What up, Wheatfield? What up, y'all? It's Wheat, what it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you're new, hey, welcome to you too. This is La T here at Tears and Wheat Roll Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. Beloved, we have been under some heavy energy for the last 2 days. I don't think we really brought a message yesterday. I think the late message the day before went up after midnight, so that was yesterday's message, beloved. But we just haven't been able to get our mood right. You know, like a lot of small irritations, things that kind of pile up and it feels big, but it's really not, beloved. Just a lot of small happenings. Which one? This one. The Most High God said we need to smudge some sage, right? And we haven't really been able to get a good burn. Look, see? It just felt like, you know, trying to work things and get things in order and get things going and feeling like it's just not taking off or it's not working out right. Or things that just happen to be way harder than what they should be. Like little simple things, right? Like lighting this smudge. Look, I done messed around and laughed and blew the flame out. Look, now that one came in real strong. But it's still not getting a good burn. But we're going to see. Hopefully this attempt will be better. And we will get a good burn, clear the energy, clear the space. But that's what I've been feeling. Like, small things that, you know, seem like it should be easy to take care of, and they just turn into a much bigger thing. And then it seemed like one thing piled up on the top of another thing, on top of another thing, and before you know it, you irritated and frustrated and angry. The sentiment of impatience rising up, you know, because you just want things to go right, to go well, and it's just seemed like it's just not. And we've been feeling the energy of things coming in, you know what I'm saying? Manifestations brewing, you know, and sometimes it's just darkest before it gets light, right? And I heard something today that just really hit my spirit. They said, weeping endures for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And it definitely hit me with that same sentiment of, you know, how it gets darkest before light, right? You start feeling like the light is not going to come. You start feeling like, you know, is it ever going to happen? When is it going to happen? When are things going to be cleared up? When can we move to a place of peace? To what? You know what I mean? Peace, calm, tranquility, serenity. All the good things that we have been discussing and feeling, knowing that it's coming, trying to hold on to faith, hold on to your mustard seeds, right? And grow your mustard seeds, from mustard seeds to apple seeds to mango seeds, or avocado, then mango, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, moving from faith to confidence and staying in a place of showing up self-assuredness, knowing that the Most High God is going to work everything out in its timing. And divine timing is a thing, right? And we can get very impatient during the waiting, right? Also, you know, believing and just staying confident. Again, like, I know you keep saying it's gonna happen, but I ain't seen nothing yet. I've been waiting and trying to hold on to joy and hold on to goodness and good attitude and just wait and be patient. Take your mind off of it. Do something else. And before you know it, you're doing busy work, trying to keep yourself preoccupied while you're waiting. And sometimes it ain't even nothing that you really can do, but wait. Wait and see as everything comes in. Right, and I'm feeling like, you know, working on not putting up the resistance. That's what I'm saying. Like, stop pressing so hard. Like somebody is working really hard. I know that's been us. You know, pressing and trying to push you know, these manifestations into fruition, right? Again, we definitely been talking about the energy of giving birth, you know, going through labor. And, you know, right when you feel like you want to quit pushing, beloved, you start get to the point where, like, maybe it's even crowning or it hasn't even crowned yet, and you get tired of pushing, and it's like you just can't give up, you can't stop, right? Because it can't get born if you stop pushing. And there are times in that process where you just have to stop and rest. Give yourself some grace, encouragement to say that you're doing the best that you can, and to be good with that, right? To recognize the good job that you've done and where you're at in the process. But you definitely can get weary and well doing, right? You can get impatient. And I'm definitely feeling the energy of prayer, to pray and to meditate, you know. And I do feel like, you know, sometimes we get angry while we're waiting. Like, I've been praying and I've been doing not what you said do. I've been taking the steps. And even when we fall back and we slip and we, you know, fall from grace, you know, to give yourself grace, asking for repentance, even if it's something that you keep slipping in and doing it over and over and over again. You know, I remember that for self, and also keeping it in my mindset for other selves, you know, others. But sometimes you get to a point where you just don't trust, right? You don't have trust. We can start to, you know, mistrust ourselves the same way that we mistrust others, like having that self-doubt. Like, am I ever going to get over this challenge? Am I ever going to get over this hump? Am I ever going to recover? Am I going to heal? Am I going to feel that true soul joy and upliftment and peace? Again, that serenity, that tranquility. I'm seeing this energy here, and it says no need to worry. Thank you to the Most High God who brings the message. Thank you for using me. I do understand that, you know, my energy, and a lot of times the energy that I'm picking up is not always my energy. It's just not. And the Most High God will allow me to feel it so that I can have the empathy and compassion and understanding to bring the message onto one that needs it. And I thank you for magnetizing your week to this space to receive the message as they need it. See, perfect timing. And that's what we were saying. That everything, and I feel the intuition, I'm feeling watching and waiting. Watch, pray, wait. Continue to stand strong. That perfect timing is always at play. Divine timing is always at work. Anything else in here? No. Something better. Something is better. Something better is coming. Can I write that? Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for your grace, for your compassion, for your understanding, for using me, for teaching me, for growing me, and helping me as I go through our process, right? Testimony to the world. We in the we feel too, you know, and every day ain't love and light. Every day is love, but you don't always feel the light. Sometimes you sit in the dark, right, and have to deal with the things that are in your shadow self. And as we go through those changes, we know that the Most High God is growing us, is showing us something that needs to be healed, something that needs to be pulled out, right? We see something that's on your mind. It could be emotions, right? Be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. And that's what I was feeling, showing yourself compassion. And as you show yourself compassion, you are more able to give it to others. We see soul whispers, right? Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. Look beyond the words and hear what's really being said, right? As we sit in dark places and we wonder when is the light going to come, because again, I'm feeling it's always darkest before dawn, right? So if you are real in it, and like no matter how dark it get, and I'm feeling somebody been going through a long night, beloved, like somebody that could damn near count the minutes from dusk till dawn, and you waiting on the sun to rise on this here thing. Sky of clarity. That's what I feel like. Somebody's going to get some clarity. We see rising flames. Under that is saving grace. Release of burdens, but saving grace, right? Forgiving yourself and others heals the wounds and sets you free. And we were just talking about having compassion unto self so that you can have compassion unto others. Trusting self so that you can trust others. Rising flames. Let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. It could be definitely a purpose, not just purpose of healing self. That could simply be it. But I don't feel like your healing and your testimony is only going to be for you, beloved. I don't. I feel like it's going to help others. Eclipse of concealment. Navigate through the eclipse of concealment. I'm feeling that dark space. To navigate that dark space, right? It says understanding the cyclical nature of hidden phases in awaiting revelations. Definitely revelations. Something that's hidden, something that you have to go through the dark, go into the shadows in order to have it revealed onto you. I'm feeling something not just subconscious, but things that you may have pushed down, stuffed down, so deep that you may not even remember it yourself. I'm getting syndromes like CPTSD, like complex post-traumatic stress disorder, where you've gone through so many things for so long and they are stuffed so deep that the purging feels almost endless. Like you just keep getting it up and getting it up and getting it up. I almost feel like somebody throwing up, like you are sick with grief. Sky of clarity. Clarity is coming. And I'm feeling that paradox, right? Like the dark, like it being darkest before dawn, like everything is hidden, right? And then coming out into the light. Blue skies. It still could be cloudy, but you could see the sky, you could see the blue, giving you that motivation, that encouragement, that inspiration that you can get through. Having that clarity, that sight. Soar into the boundless sky of clarity, where insights are as infinite as the azure expanses. Insight are as infinite as the azure expanses. Azure, something like that. New heights. See, flying to new heights. Growth potential that's on the other side. But it says, let your connection with the spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. Getting grounded during this time. Planning phase. Somebody could be in the planning phase. We had a slide, movement, duality dance. Seek balance amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. Definitely. I don't know if you guys can see that. Finding harmony within yourself. And I definitely feel that need, not only for self, but other selves, to find harmony, to find balance. Just been feeling such dark, heavy energy. Desert of isolation. Somebody feeling alone. Like you walking this road by yourself. Desert of dry bones. Traverse the desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflections in resilient survival. Again, another one, to uncover reflections. A time of deep reflection, right? To see what is it that's really underneath the surface. What's bothering you? Where does it come from? How deep does it go? And I feel the pit, like down to the root of things. Divine timing. Divine timing. And we already saw the energy of perfect timing under here. Something better is coming. Perfect timing. Divine timing. In divine timing, something better is coming. And it's funny because her face looks so dark, right? It's like the darkness is still on her as she's waiting for something better, right? Shrouded and covered by shadows. Anything else in here before I say no? Vortex of change. Definitely feel change happening. Engage with the vortex of change where energies swirl in transformative dances, molding anew. That's beautiful. And we also see clear mind. That clarity coming through. I see a split in the cards. Valley of shadows. Valley of shadows. And that's what I feel. A clear mind is going to be born out of going through this valley of shadows. Step into the enveloping valley of shadows. Here fears are faced, and the courage is forged in dimly lit pathways. Dimly lit pathways. Talking about dark before the light. Dark is before light. As dark as before dawn. Weeping endures for the night, but joy comes in the morning. Yeah, higher wisdom is here. Gentle release. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. And we saw a card that talked about that. Split right back on Valley of the Shadows, right? And Desert of Isolation. That's what I'm feeling. Somebody going through this desert of isolation. Vortex of change. Transformative dances. Right. In this space of darkness, your soul is whispering to you that perfect timing is going to happen. Just hold on and know. This is a space of learning. It's a space of transformation. It is a time of looking deep within ourselves to purge out the deeply rooted hurt and pain, grief, fear, frustration. Where does the anger come from? Where does the impatience come from? Where does, even if it's a sense of entitlement, like it's supposed to be right now, beloved, diplomat, with your uncanny ability to form connections in human relationships, you serve as a bridge between worlds. Yes. And so a lot of the energy that we get, it is because we are a bridge between worlds. The spirit world and the physical world, our world to your world, to bring messages that I know will resonate because the Most High God often sends us through it so that we can translate. And so when something is really on me, I go through it and I deal with my own shadows, learning, self-forgiveness, self-care, self-compassion, how to laugh at self, right? How do I deal with my impatience? How do I deal with my anger, right? How do I deal with my hurt and my grief? And we get to give it as a testimony. Travel. I know the message is going to travel out through the ether, but I feel like there's a key. The Creator itself is using us, messengers to send a message out unto the weak so that the messages can travel to those who need it. But I feel like embarking on a journey, we got to split. Embarking on a journey could be your path to wealth as abundant opportunities await you in the world. There's something better. See, you're traveling through this desert, through this valley of shadows. And on the other side is something better. Everything is going to come in divine timing and perfect timing, taking us to a place of new heights. But look, new heights, boss energy. But I feel like that jar, like everything is locked up and you're trying to figure out how to get the top off of it, and you're banging inside of it and knocking up against stuff, and you're trying to figure out how to undo it, and you need the strength of the Most High God to come in and get the top off of it. Gone are the days of answering to anyone else. Your destiny is now in your hands. You see, look, and behind that is retirement. So you could be getting led to a situation, boss energy, where you would be working for self and be able to retire based on that week. And also behind that card was passive income, having multiple streams. Envy here, energy of envy. Focusing on what others have is a drain on your energy. Yeah, I'm hearing somebody envies the, host, right? And we see destiny. And right back to travel. Destiny, travel. An influencer. We seek to be a traveling influencer to bring messages no matter wherever the Most High God sends us. And we already can say we are because we've done it, right? Loss. Yeah, and look at this. Fear of failure. Loss. Past losses leading to a sense of fear of failure. And see vortex of change. Definitely a lot of loss here. Don't let the past setback define your future. Stay focused on your positive outcome, as your thoughts and beliefs will directly affect your reality. And this is why we see that sky of clarity. Giving yourself compassion, being on the mend in that state of healing, having to deal with the loss, deal with the fear of failure. And I feel like as you heal, the fear of failure will dissipate. You will always have that anxious nervousness, right? Because it's always a risk, especially if you're leading yourself towards entrepreneurship, where you could be your own boss, self-sufficient. But to know that if the Most High God gave you this assignment, then ain't nobody gonna fire you, beloved. No, the Most High God is going to ensure its success as long as you keep working, right? As you keep standing to keep the vision, be patient, allow yourself to grow through the process, to trust the process, to trust. Most High God says to be strong and patient, diligent, surrender, self-care, and reckless, right? Self-care, reckless, right? And walking away from something that has a hold on you. I'm feeling host, but not in a way of like hosting a party. I'm feeling like almost a host to a parasite, right? I'm getting parasitic, like something being attached to you and you are hosting it. And I'm feeling like, again, like that energy of vomiting, like having to get these parasites up out of your system so that they can stop eating you from the inside out, beloved. Freedom. And look, there it is again, passive income. Freedom of location. A truly prosperous life is one with freedom to travel and freedom to live in the locations that you desire. And we just said that we have a desire to travel and serve, right? That's the top energy. With passive income, the best money is made while you sleep. Like, make it, to me, that's wealth. That's, not just health is wealth, because health is wealth. Yes. Because you can't enjoy the abundance of life if you're not healthy, beloved. All right, so I'm taking that because we done slid back into some bad habits. Your girl gets stressed, we will pick up a cigarette and no, that ain't what we know. We ain't supposed to be doing that. And we've been round and around trying to put them things down. And as soon as we get frustrated, irritated, impatient, angry, and everything, it ain't going our way the way we think it's supposed to go, the first thing we do is run to the stove. Who else got a bad habit out there they need to put down, they've been struggling to get rid of? Listen to feedback. What's here? The whispers of our soul saying that ain't the way to go. You gotta let that go. Conquer your fear. See? Conquer fear. Fear of failure. Your fear of failure can be crippling, especially when it keeps you from even trying. We have, most fear is based on illusions, on truths we deny to avoid change. Release your need for control and perfection. Surrender. Doing your best is plenty. Just do your best. Anything else in here? Let us say no. Break free. Breaking free from those things that are binding you, that are holding you. Getting up those parasites that you are hosting. Set boundaries. Boundaries and limits for self. Exercise gratitude. Gratitude for the vessel, 33. Somebody could be 33. They could be a master, 33. We see co-create, 35. That you are co-creating your reality with the Most High God. Working with others creates new possibilities. Working with the Most High God creates new possibilities. Cooperative relationships lead to greater growth. Being cooperative in the relationship, listening, asking for direction, removing toxicity. Removing toxicity. Yes. We are only treated as badly as we allow ourselves to be. Pay attention to your physical and emotional health and reduce your toxic burdens. Yes. Forgive and release and stop and breathe. Now these two, see, because we know stop and breathe. You can't breathe so very well with lung damage. You just really can't. And, you know, reality is shaped by what we believe. Take a deep breath. Reassess and realign. Come back into alignment. Come back into alignment. Align my frequency. Tune my frequency to my vibration. Let go of what doesn't help the situation. Me smoking a cigarette ain't gonna change the situation. The only thing it does is give myself a sense of guilt because I know I ain't supposed to be doing it. Forgive and release. Forgive and release. Open up this eye so we can see ourselves in a different state. Being able to manage things without puffing the frustration away. When we carry love and forgiveness, we are stronger. We can keep our lessons learned without holding on to past hurts. Don't let the past setback define your future. Stay focused on your positive outcome, as your thoughts and beliefs will directly affect your reality. The good thing about it is that, do you want anything else in here? Is that I do have some revelation on why we go back and return to that old habit. One is habit. It's hard to break. But two, we've just become accustomed of dealing with stress that way. So as soon as we get stressed, we fall back into that way of handling stress, even though we know it's not good for us. This one. We see acceptance. Acceptance is here. Gave us a split. Patience. See, we talked about patience. Trust. We talked about trust too. Trust in self. Trust myself to keep doing what I've been doing. But I know I can do something new. I could see us being able to handle things differently without falling back into those old traps that we know just are not good for us. We pause. Stop and think. Stop and breathe. Is this really what you need? No. Can you do it a different way? Yes. What is this valley of shadows showing us? The deep-seated hurt, the grief, the sense of loss that still remains. Various different layers of loss. Not one, not two, not three, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a lot of them. It's very complex. And when you get triggered, right? And I was just talking about, you know, at some point you start to be like, okay, I just want peace. I just want peace, 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 tranquility. For things to be smooth, for things to be easy, to come in with ease. And when I tell you the darndest things that should not even like take much brain power, effort, end up being like, okay, really? Okay, who designed this? Who's decided that this whole contraption, what a 59 million parts, decided to come with one sheet of instructions and it's all pictures and no fucking words? With this little bitty ass tool, Allen wrench that don't. I've seen this girl on TikTok go off about that. Yeah, like whoever created that they opened up a pathway for somebody to create something different. I'm gonna tell you, because that's not it. It's just not, beloved. Overcoming obstacles. Most High God stopped us. Overcoming obstacles. See? Let your connection with the Spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. That connection with the Spirit being grounded will help us overcome these obstacles. It gives us the strength when we are feeling weak, beloved. It helps us to trust. Trust and know that you are not alone. You're not. And like when I go through, and you're worthy. You know, you are worthy, right? And I feel our spirit teams is reminding us that we are worthy of something different, worthy of something better. Look, worthiness. Reminding us that we are worthy of our destiny. That these past slip-ups and falls from grace, we can be restored. Thank you for restoration. And we can try again, right? Because I totally see myself walking that pack of cigarettes out to the dumpster and throwing them in. Yes. Patience. Patience with self. And look, divine timing. Having patience with divine timing. You see this person? Can I show this? Thank you. See, transformation is here. And we saw transformation, vortex of change. Engage with the vortex of change. Engage with it. Where energy swirl in transformative dances, brewing something new. Brewing something new. A new you. But in order for that new us to emerge, we must face the current us. We have to also face the shadows, the things that are in the depths of how we came to be, right? How do we unravel the process of unlearning, the process of seeing, of feeling, of recognizing, releasing, transformative journey, things happening in divine timing, having patience through this. And this person look like they are watching the grains of sand fall through that hourglass, just waiting and waiting and waiting. They face looking like, I told you, somebody watching the minutes from dusk till dawn, beloved, talking about counting the seconds. Strength, perseverance, resiliency, I feel, is what's being made. It'll be a part of your new structure. A strength of you, courage that you didn't even know was inside of you. The strength to face you. Vision. There's definitely a vision. I felt that eye-opening and being able to take that first step. You know, if you have the vision, Most High gave it to you, your ability to take the first step, beloved. Be patient with you. Be patient as we go through. Trust the process, because it ain't going to be easy. It's not. It's the trials and tribulations. But I'm feeling like facing the mirror, facing the shadow self, coming to balance, coming to tune in your frequency. You ever had to tune one of them old school radios that's staticky, like you just trying to get that frequency right so that you can clearly hear what's being transmitted, what's the message that's coming in from the other side, that's coming through those frequencies, those airwaves, beloved, the whispers of your soul, and you trying to tune into it, and you hear it come in and then it fade out, and you go past it, and it's staticking and all the white noise, and you just trying to get it just right. That's a process. That's what I feel it is to manifest this vision. To tune yourself so that this vision can be manifested. And what's behind that? Failure. Fear of failure. But strength is here. I feel like you can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Fear of failure. Your fear of failure can be crippling, especially when it keeps you from even trying, keeps you from taking that first step. Conquer your fear. It's based on an illusion, a false expectation that appears real. Have strength. The Most High God strengthens us. It does. Its strength is perfect in our weakness. Let go. Let go of control. Shuffled these cards, and we ended up with this one. We have to feel it. What do I resist feeling right now? What do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Honor the existence of it. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, multi-layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. And I feel like that's a part of the issue, is that I don't always allow myself to feel it all. Some stuff you brush over, brush to the side, you stuff it down, stuff it down, stuff it down, stuff it down, and it's pack, layered up like a 7-layer cake. You know, things that you just rather look away. It's no matter important, right? It's not important. You know, it's just a little thing. Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, fear failure. Conquering that fear, past loss and setbacks. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all of your heart towards your destiny. We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strength kept showing up. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. See, testimony to Terrell. Never know what's going to come out of it. You just don't know, because it's just like life, right? But I do know that sharing, you know, even moments such as this, when we feel in that dark energy, the Most High God will allow us to feel that energy or bring things up in us so it can be worked out. We share it in testimony. And we never know who might be going through something similar, right? The same, similar. There's another me in YouTube land that's going through something that's the same. And you could resonate with that. And then it may even encourage you to speak out. Like, okay, if our passions are born out of the pain, transmuting from pain to purpose, pain to passion, pain to power, then I could take the pain that I've endured and turn it into power. I could use that as a passion, as a service onto other cells and help someone else. And that superpower, ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? What you are about to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough, and we saw worthiness, and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. No comparing yourself to any person. To whom am I comparing myself right now? Right? And we did see the energy of envy, right? And I'm not saying that you're envious or that I'm necessarily envious, but there are others who could be envious. Envious of your mysticism. I'm feeling envious. Even if you're a chosen, there are ones that are envious of your gift. This. We see Father of Earth. We see generosity. Right? You could be generous with your coin. You could be generous with your resources in general. You could be generous with your gift and giving it out, beloved. And that makes other people envious. I'm hearing envious, right? Again, that parasitic type of energy. Somebody or something that's attached to you that you are hosting. And it may not just, is that right? Yes. And it may not, like we talked about, our habit, but you could also have an addiction, something that, helps you cope with what's going on. Root of fire, we see risk it all. I'm feeling Page of Wands energy and inspiration. We see Judge, feeling balancing, poetic justice. I'm feeling 23, a challenge, a conflict. Maybe you are a person who risked it all, and maybe you had a loss, right? A setback in the past. Maybe you had an inspiration, an idea, a vision, and you risked it all on that vision, and it just didn't pan out the way that you thought it would, beloved. We've been there. We've done it. We didn't lose it all, but we lost a lot. We did. And we are still unafraid of taking a risk, though. We're not. Are we unafraid? We still are afraid? Yeah, it is some things that we don't step all the way out there with. But we've taken plenty of risks since then, stepping out on faith, knowing that the Most High God is going to make the way. Please reveal unto me the places where we still hold fear and we are unwilling to take the step. Please encourage us, motivate us, strengthen us so that we can take the step. Mother of God, miracles in motion. Miracles in motion. Ooh, I like her fan of peacock feathers. I see a lot of vision, a lot of sight, like the knowingness of the all. See, root of water, somebody that's highly sensitive, somebody that's gifted, psychic even. And see, look, clarity. And we see balance and harmony. And we were just feeling balance with the Judgment card, right? We see Father of Air, leadership, boss energy. We see Mother of Earth, fertile ground, Queen of Pentacles, giving and gracious, generous. Mother God, alpha energy, miracles in motion. I'm feeling. We see, look, split right on Father God, the alpha and the omega. Radical truth. Radical truth. A highly sensitive person having a gift, a martyr, self-reflection, and sacrifice, looking at self. Who's speaking? Alpha. See? Self-reflection. Can you see you? poetic justice. Balance. Who's speaking? Alpha. Balance. Unapologetic. The patriarch. And we see the chiefess. Strength tested. And we saw strength come up how many times? Strength tested. Commitment tested. Endurance tested. Going forward. Unapologetic. Being open and raw and authentic. I told y'all what my vice is, but others, plenty have others, plenty have others. We all do. We all have something, beloved. We do. Something that is not either good for us spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially. Completion. End it. Will of change and completion. Change is coming. Transformation. An ending and a new beginning, right? But right now, you may feel a sense of total disruption. Total disruption. Let it go. Let it fall away. I'm feeling stability arising from this disruption. But I also feel we see 33 again too. We feel the sense of a missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. I'm also feeling healing, right? Healing of the heart, healing of the spirit, healing. I do feel spiritual healing. And I feel like getting to the root of it. Like, where did that sense of brokenness come from? And to support putting all the pieces back together, a feeling of wholeness, completeness. Like, there is nothing broken and there's nothing missing. Like, everything that we need is right here, beloved. Is right here. And to take the darkness, the shadows, and transform it into light, I feel. To allow it to even come up. To release it, to feel it and release it, to let it go, to surrender control. We see the energy that somebody is definitely chosen. You are a breath of fresh air. They are poison to your aura. See, there's somebody around you that's envious, somebody that's parasitic, and they are poison to your aura, beloved. They are. My girl Clarity Empress just went live. We're going to try to catch her once we're wrapped up here. She's another great spiritual reader. Tell it like it T.I. is, you know, helping us heal, supporting people on their spiritual journey, right? Anything else in here, beloved? Yes. Yes. Cleanse your space in yourself. Cleanse your space. Cleanse yourself. Energy. I'm also seeing detox, detoxification week. Detox. Detox the body, maybe fast, you know, this. Karma, transmuting karma, right? And we all have karma to transmute. We do. None of us are perfect and we all make mistakes, and therefore we all have karma to deal with. This lifetime, past lifetime, and you know, cycle upon cycle upon cycle. You know, and as we transmute the karma, it ain't always gonna feel so very good, beloved. It just don't. You know, and I'm not saying that anybody in particularly, you know, I'm just saying in general, we not perfect people, and we all have karma to transmute. And if anybody that's in your space that is doing something to you, they will have to deal with their karma too. They will, you know. But we can only do the best we can do to do our best. Continue to step forward, to look towards the best outcome, to persevere, stand strong, be encouraged, to be of good faith and good cheer. And it's not always easy to be of good cheer when you feel weary, when you've been enduring a dark night for so long, walking through this valley of the shadows. Step into the enveloping valley of the shadows. You're talking about being enveloped and engulfed in shadow and haven't seen a light in so long. It's like, I'm here and appreciate the dark. You know, can you sit in the dark? Can you go through that dark space and appreciate everything that it does, the gifts of the dark? Can we have gratitude for that space? What is it showing us? What is it teaching us? What is it revealing? The clarity that will come out of it. The clarity. Like, it's definitely a blessing to see the sun after a long dark night. After a long rain, eyes, having your eyes open, not just one, but two eyes open. The eyes of the Alpha and the Omega that are within you to help you see. That you can see through the dark. You can see with your eyes closed, beloved. I'm hearing eyes wide shut. You are a pure soul. You are a pure soul. I was feeling spiritual healing, but your soul is pure. It is a pixel, a piece of the Most High God, beloved. And I feel like we can get through anything. I'm hearing envious person. We're going to dig into that. You could be picking up that energy. Somebody from the past. Again, past losses. I still haven't gotten over what occurred in the past. Still haven't gotten over what occurred in the past. Still feel that loss. Could be concerned about taking the next step because you're afraid of failing again, beloved. Anything else? Thank you. Uncertain. See? Uncertain. My intentions are not yet clear. I'm trying to figure you out. Bad news. That could be another person in the future. You could have some uncertainty within self. You know, what are your intentions? Are they clear? You still trying to figure yourself out? You know what I mean? Sage advice. I've been thinking about a situation and I'd like to offer you a fresh perspective. That's your soul whispering. I want to give you a fresh perspective. Something negative you're hiding. Somebody is hiding their true intentions. They're a parasite. It's hiding their true intentions. It's feeding off of you. It's something feeding off of you, feeding off of your energy. Plans. Can we please make plans to get together soon? Most I gotta say no. Freedom of location. Somebody could reach out to you and want to make plans to get together. Talk to you. Chit chat. They may, again, need energy or some sort of resource from you. Imposter. I'm not who you think I am. Imposter. And we see apology. I'm still not over what happened and would appreciate an apology. Yeah. Somebody from your past, they may be saying that they just want to check in, right? But they may be wanting to come towards you to get some sort of advice or something of your resources. And I'm feeling your energy, your light. Safe space. I need a secure place to open up. This person looks at you as if you are a safe place to open up, right? And they want to come and have a little bit of your eternal light. Uninterested. I prefer to keep my focus on my own life right now. I feel like that's the advice of the Most High God. is saying to kind of focus on self. Somebody is definitely want to reconnect with you. Reconnection. I know it's been a while, but I miss you being in my life. Future. This person is not friendly. They're an unfriendly person. Like they're a frenemy or an again, I'm feeling parasite. Something that will bond to you, but it will leech off of you. It will suck off of you. It will suck off your energy, off your life. I'm thinking ahead and wondering what our relationship will be like in the future. This person wants to reconnect with you. They're thinking about you. They could be making plans to get together with you, to talk to you, but they're definitely not who they say they are. They are a leech. They are a parasite. They are unfriendly, and they have a hostile attitude. Anything else in here? This big favor. They may want to ask something from you, some sort of resource. I need assistance with something. It could be money. It could be coin. It could, again, I'm feeling resource. Travel. I think we should take a trip. Travel is here, and you could be doing it as an influencer. Entertainment is here. Somebody may feel a sense of desperation, desperate, right? I'm in a bind and I don't have anyone else to reach out to. They don't. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. Great news. The Spirit has something amazing to tell you. That's your soul whispering. Your soul has something amazing to tell you. Soul whisper. Find it. Where would you like to go? This one. We see get grounded. We see air energy. We did see fresher breath of fresh air. We did see get grounded, right? We saw, it's one down here. I can't remember where it is, but it says something about getting grounded. Let your connection with the Spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. Being grounded in your connection with the Spirit. I definitely feel you are a person that's psychic. You are definitely a chosen. We saw that. And see focus and friendship, right? I feel like stay focused on your life. Somebody is going to come back in and cross paths with you because you are a healer. You have a very healing nature, right? But they need something from you, your light, to heal them. Your energy could also be money to help them out of a situation. And I feel, again, this person is parasitic. They will leech off of you until you are drained, beloved. You may even be feeling this person in your energy. It could be, you know, one of the many layers that you are experiencing. Valley of the Shadows. Maybe, is it that? I'm hearing spell work too, though. Like somebody wants you in the dark. They want you to sit in a dark place. I'm hearing like misery loves company or something, beloved. Growth. They may be attempted to stop your growth, keep you going around and around. And see, protection. You may need to protect yourself spiritually, cleanse your space. Spirit said that's true. Somebody is coming against your growth. You can trust that. We see get grounded. Earth energy. The more you get grounded, the more you will trust the Spirit and where the Spirit is leaning on the Spirit to guide you. Yeah, because I was going to say leading, but the Spirit say lean into the Spirit more to guide you. Ground yourself in the Spirit. Knowledge. They're definitely trying to tell you something. It's definitely something hidden. I feel a snake around you. This says transmute the energy, right? Snakes could be wisdom, but in this case, I'm definitely feeling green. I'm feeling green with envy. I'm feeling snake energy. Look, could be a masculine going through a storm, right? and they see your divinity, your light, right? But I feel a shadow, divinity in the shadow, right? We see nature spirits here, your spirit team. We see spiritual cleansing. Cleanse yourself, cleanse your energy. I'm feeling boundaries. You may need to put boundaries up with this person. We saw boundaries too. Can I show it? It's in boundaries. See, somebody could be coming towards us. Boundaries, right? We see affluence is coming. The energy of veiled, mask. I'm feeling weird mask. Yeah. It's a lot of things you don't see. It's a lot of things that we don't see. A lot of things behind the mask. Yeah. Power. Relief. The power to give ourselves relief. Yes. Power to give yourself relief. Water and magic. See, being in the flow, but I felt like that psychic energy, like Queen of Cups energy, especially with the magic, a seer, a healer. I'm feeling the bridge, a bridge between worlds, between dimensions, between planes, between worlds, spiritual world and the manifest world. And we see transformation, going through a transformation. It could be another ascension, and that could be, you know, paths crossing. This could be another person coming in, right? Right? Wisdom Oracle. We've seen chop wood, something to be swept up, something to be cleaned up, working with the Creator to do it. We see here and now. Yes. Can always start over. We always start over. Starting from now, from here and now. Imagine. I'm feeling spirit realm, right? Imagination. I'm feeling third eye vision, fourth eye, third and fourth eye vision. Being fully activated, beloved. Stepping into a higher level of activation. Rising up, ascension. Tuning your frequency. Coming into frequency with the Most High God. That 963 frequency. Where you're vibrating and resonating so high. On such a high level. That anything that the Most High God shows you, again, new life. New life. Coming into a whole new life. But can you persevere? Can you go the distance? Can you get through this desert of isolation? Can you get through the shadow? Can you get through, you know, to the end? Make it to the end. Can you trust the process? Do you have enough endurance? Do you have enough stamina? And maybe going through this shadow, this valley of shadow, is building the endurance, is building the stamina, is strengthening you so you can get through it. You will definitely have a leg up if you do it. You may have a leg up again with the spirit, grounding yourself in the spirit, right? Helping you to clean things up, to sweep things up. Understanding what's for you and what's not for you. Boundaries. Things of the past. 6. Falling back into past habits. 6. Moving towards calmer water, still in the heavy, rocky seas. 6. The things that would try to hold on to you and keep you from moving. 6. Coming to balance and harmony. Releasing what's not for you. Getting it up. Feeling it so that you can release it. Recognize it. 6. Treasure Island. You're worth it. I feel like flip it. 9. 6 to 9. I feel your heart's desires. I'm feeling steady winds to raise. I'm feeling steady winds to raise. Both of them. This one. This one. Soulmate. Either things coming together, you coming together with yourself to feel whole and complete, right? Yang energy, authority, light worker energy. The power is in your hands, beloved. The power is in your hands. Light worker, healing energy. Your light is sacred. And you have the power, the authority to fulfill your decree. The Most High God, Alpha and Omega, called and decreed you. And if you have a job to do, they hired you. Who gonna fire you? Not nobody. Not nobody. And I feel like these shadows come to show us, not only do they reveal ourselves onto self, but it helps us to recognize others because we can see self. We can have compassion and clarity. We can have empathy and sympathy, but also good boundaries. Because we have to tell ourselves, no, beloved, nope, you can't have that. You can't cope like that. It's not good for us. Serendipity, luck, ultimate wish fulfillment, and deep knowing. Knowing that it's going to come in. 1 and 8 breaks down to a 9. That's when you flip it. You come into serendipity, beloved. You got to know it. And I feel that others can see it on you too. They see the transformation that you're going through. Yin, trust. But that's that divine feminine energy. That's that alpha and omega. That the power is within, and to trust it. To trust your power within. Trust the soul whispers. Trust where the storm is taking you. Trust that you will come through this valley of shadows a better you. Anything else in here? No. Chop wood. It's giving you the opportunity to see you. 4 and 2 breaking down to a 6. To come to balance, beloved. What needs to be swept up? What needs to be cleaned up? What needs to be rooted out and thrown up, given up? There's parasites attached to you that needs to be purged and cleansed and detoxed out, beloved. Bind it up. Ask the Most High God to bind it up, and I ask that I give it over to you. I offer it to you. I ask that you receive it. I ask that you to bind it. And I ask for you to cast it down, beloved. I love you too. Most High God says, I love you. And I love you too. Anything else? No. Well, that's it. Thank you guys so much for staying. If you made it all the way through the message, ring the bell. Hashtag ring the bell. Hashtag new beginning. Hashtag see self, beloved. Hashtag shadows reveal. Because they do. If you have the courage to sit in the dark and deal with the shadow, you will come through anew. You will realize something about you that you never knew. Even when you think that you know you through and through, there's more to you. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Tears of We Tarot show, where you show enough never know what you're going to get. This is testimony to Tarot, beloved. Moving pain to purpose. Moving pain to power, beloved. You probably got an imposter, a parasite, want to come and suck off your light. What you do with that? Most like I said. But free will is the whole thing. We can't tell you a fuck shit thing to do. You get to do you. But just saying. That's the vibe. We love you. We do. We love you. We love you just like we love us. Because we love the Alpha and the Omega that made us. That called us to be the infinite intelligence breathing. Yeah. The word lives in this day. And like I told my sister, sometimes you have to go back to the Most High God and ask for a new word to be called over your life. They're the ones with the power to do it. Trust. See that covenant I'm feeling? The power. Because if you want this, a whole new life, I mean, repentance is a thing. And however you do that is your business. But we ask for repentance and seek to change the behavior, the mindset, the backwards thinking, unlearning, whatever that got that rooted in the first place, beloved. Unlearn it and learn something new. Yeah. If it happened for me, it definitely can happen for you. And if you slide back, give yourself some grace. Start over again. Take another first step. Ashe. To the next now. This one's done. Ashe.